welcome back to the channel. So today is something a lot of fun. I have a genuine Ecto-1 made out of a Cadillac hearse. How cool is this? Now, like so many people, I absolutely love the classic 80s Ghostbusters movies. My favorite part of it, as you can imagine, is the 1959 Cadillac hearse that they used for their emergency response vehicle. This one is made out of a 2006 Cadillac hearse, which I think is cool because it keeps it true to form. This thing got onto my radar recently, and I just had to make a video about it. Fortunately, the DeSoto County Ghostbusters were able to make some time for me. Truthfully, I think this thing actually looks better than the one in the movies. Really, that thing only had just a little bit of screen time, but this is made to be looked at and experienced by kids and fans of the old movies and fans of cars like myself. The DeSoto County Ghostbusters have been running around with this thing for a few years, and their member Corey was nice enough to come down and talk to me about all the cool customization and stuff that they did to it.
This is a passion project, if you will, started by the DeSoto County Ghostbusters. We needed a ride. We got one. Started out as very much a hearse from a Kentucky Auto Auction. We bought it, about as basic of a 2006 Cadillac hearse as you could get. Need a lot of work. We had rotted tires, but you know, we got it for a good price. We brought it in and we gutted it out. It took about a year and a half, but we got a good team put together, and this is the point we're at right now.
Really, the most haunting thing about this Cadillac is what lies under the hood. The North Star V8 isn't exactly the best motor, but that's a story for another time. This one's in good shape and it's taking care of them just fine. And this video is about all their cool custom work. They really did go all out on this thing. It really does have the feel of some kind of emergency vehicle. I absolutely love all the lights and doohickeys on the roof that are presumably for tracking down ghosts and monitoring paranormal activity. Now, inside this thing is a real treat. The diamond plating totally fits. I love all the caution tape, and they've got all these dials and switches and buttons, and I even hit the switches that control the lights up on the roof. Now, in the back of this thing is really where they keep the main event. They went all out on the detail, and they even built a custom sliding rack for the proton packs, just like the one that they have in the movie. Of course, I had to put one on and act like an idiot for a couple of minutes. After my goofing off, I had to hop in it and take it for a drive, because it's not every day you get to drive an Ecto-1. And of course, I get to interview the Ghostbuster, and I tell you, this guy's completely committed to the role. Now, how many ghosts can you bust in this vehicle before having to resupply?
So usually with the containment unit, it has with the field structure, probably about at least 40 to 43 at the time. A lot of them depend on the
day at the office for
Well,
you.
it can be, but you'd be surprised. I mean, especially in Memphis and northern Mississippi area, you're looking at every call at least 3 to 4.
So what happens to your ghost if you crash this thing?
The containment unit has 2 layers of seals in place. So the good thing is, with that and electromagnetic field, everything is contained until we release it. With so that's a whole separate. That's not ran off a car. That's ran off its own power source.
Of course. It was pretty cool driving this thing. It's really heavy and it handles like a bus, but the cab is really comfy and luxurious. I mean, it is a Cadillac. And he tells me it really does get driven a lot. They put it in parades, they take it to car shows, they go to conventions all dressed up and everything and totally get into it. It's so cool. This whole experience was really freaking awesome. I love this car, and it's really cool too. They do fundraising with it, and they even have sponsors. People love this car so much that local businesses even advertise on it, and they Ghostbusterified all the logos to keep with the motif. Now, Corey was adamant that this is not the vehicle's final form, and there's a lot of upgrades in the works. I told him to call me when they do this stuff, and maybe we'll get involved with the projects. He tells me the electrical system is definitely getting an upgrade, and they got some other stuff in the works too. With that said, we're definitely going to be keeping up with this car on the channel here. If you want to keep up with the shenanigans of the DeSoto County Ghostbusters, I'll go ahead and leave all their links down in the description below for the different social medias. Show them some love. That's all I got for this video. Thanks for coming by, and as always, like, share, subscribe, and good luck, have fun, drive safe. We'll see you next time.